So Tripod has a number of ways of displaying photographs. We have various applications, but we also can produce KML layers that we can display on Google Earth. And I wanted to show you one version of a KML output that we've created, which shows us where photographs were taken, but also the keywords associated with those photographs. Now we've taken pictures in both the Peak District, which is a national park near to Sheffield, and also Edinburgh. I'll show you Edinburgh in a moment. One of the reasons why we chose the Peak District is the Peak District is a place that's made up of two distinct types of land. We have what's traditionally known as the Dark Peak, which is in the north of the Peak District, an area characterized by high flat moorland, punctuated sometimes by small lakes, or in this case a reservoir. And you can see the keywords that Tripod has picked out for these things. We see words like grassland, we see words like heathland, we see scrub, we see moors, and these are words that nicely characterize this particular area. If I zoom out and move down into the south of the Peak District, so this is an area known as the White Peak, so called the White Peak because the whole area is limestone. So here we have a very rural area, rich farming, and we see different words. We see meadow, we see grazing, and we still see other words like woods. So for example, in this limestone river cut valley where we sent one of our photographers, there are lots of woods, and so we see pictures which have those woods reflected, but you can see we have different kinds of words in this area from what we had in the Dark Peak. If I move to Edinburgh now, just take Google Earth to Edinburgh, you'll see here that we have very different kinds of keywords. So we have much more urban styles of keywords appearing for these types of photographs. So again, a set of photographs that were taken with a GPS-enabled camera, but we see different kinds of keywords. So here we have words like street, college, churchyard, railway, castle. These are all words that characterize Edinburgh. It is interesting to note, though, that our definition of the area is sufficiently fine-grained that when our photographer went to a large kind of park area in Edinburgh, the words are different. So we have undergrowth, we have gardens, cycleway gardens, parkland, but that's different from the words that we have in the centre of Edinburgh, which are much more related to streets and urban kinds of environment. So a nice characterization there about the way that Tripod does a good job of producing different kinds of keywords for different areas when you take photographs.